Hello friends, the objective of today's tutorial is to establish relation between matching number alpha 1 and age covering number beta 1. So let's start with this particular example. So here as you can see, if I select this particular red edge, then ultimately this is maximal matching as well as maximum matching, because I can't add anything extra. So value of alpha 1 is 1. Now I want to cover 3 vertices. So in order to cover 3 vertices, at least 2 edges are required. So if I select this as well as this 2 black edges, then ultimately all the 3 vertices will be covered. So I can say value of beta 1 is 2. Now let me take this particular example. So here as you can see, if we select this 4 red edges, then this 4 red edges are corresponding to matching, and this particular matching is maximal as well as maximum. So value of alpha 1 is 4, and if you is using the same red edges, we can also cover all the 8 vertices. So we can say that value of beta 1 is also 4. Now from this we are interested in answering these 2 questions. The first question is, what is the correctness of this particular statement? E is a matching in G if and only if E of G minus M is an age cover of G. What can we say about the correctness of this? So if we talk about complement of this particular statement, so if we replace age with vertices, then we will get this particular statement. I is an independent set in G if and only if V of G minus I is a vertex cover of G. And we know that this particular statement is correct, and we have also proved it. Now this particular statement is false. Why? Because this is the counter example. As you can see, if we consider this red edges as matching, and if we take complement of this, then ultimately we will get this C4. And using this C4, we won't be able to cover all the 8 vertices. We will be able to only cover these 4 vertices, and hence we can say that this particular statement is false. Now the second question is, we've already established this particular result, alpha 0 plus beta 0 is equal to n, and now we want to know whether this particular statement is true or false. Alpha 1 plus beta 1 is equal to n. So for this particular example it's true, for this example also it's true, but in general we need to see. Now we will derive value of beta 1 in terms of alpha 1. So let's start. So here as you can see, this red edges are corresponding to maximum matching, and value of a matching number here is alpha 1. So basically number of red edges are nothing but alpha 1, and now we want to use this in order to cover all the vertices. So definitely the age cover is nothing but it's a subset of E of G. So we can select this red edges. Using this red edges, we will be able to cover exactly 2 into alpha 1 blue vertices, right? Because using one edge we will be able to cover exactly 2 unique vertices. So out of all n vertices, now we have already covered this 2 into alpha 1 number of blue vertices. So now only remaining vertices are this green vertices, which are nothing but n minus 2 into alpha 1. So now total 3 types of edges are present in this particular graph: red edges, yellow edges, and black edges. I haven't drawn black edges yet, but what can we say about red edges? Red edges are anyway part of the final solution, which is nothing but edge cover. Now if we use yellow edges, then this is of no use, because anyway all the blue vertices are covered, and this yellow edges are between blue vertices only. So since this blue vertices are already covered, these vertices are already saturated, hence these edges are of no use for the final solution, right? So now the next question is, what can you say about the remaining black edges? Can we say that there is a black edge between these 2 green vertices? Think about it. So the answer is no. If there is an edge between these 2 green vertices, then we can add that particular edge in this particular matching, and this matching won't remain maximum matching, right? As you can see, now I have drawn this black edges, and the black edges are of special types. It has exactly one endpoint at green vertex and the second endpoint is at blue vertex. So exactly one of the vertex is saturated and one vertex is unsaturated, and this is true for all the black edges. So now the question is, how can we form edge cover using this black edges? How many more edges are required in order to do so? So already we have selected this red edges, so alpha 1 is there, and now what we will do, we will select exactly one edge for each of the remaining green vertex, and total we know n minus 2 into alpha 1 the green vertices are remaining. So we will select exactly n minus 2 into alpha 1 edges, and finally we will get a edge cover using it. So for some vertex it may possible that we have multiple options out of which we can select anyone. For example, here for this particular vertex we have this edge as well as this edge, so we can select any of these two, doesn't matter, because anyway these two endpoints are already covered, these two vertices are already saturated, so we are interested in cover this only. So you can cover this using this edge or this edge, it doesn't matter, but ultimately we need to minimize the cardinality of this vertex, this edge cover, so therefore we require to select exactly one, right? So using n minus 2 alpha 1 black edges, we will be able to cover all these green vertices also. So ultimately we can say that beta 1 is at most alpha 1 plus n minus 2 into alpha 1, which is nothing but beta 1 is less than or equal to n minus alpha 1. Why less than or equal to? Because we have given one valid solution which is actually minimal edge cover, but whether this minimal edge cover is minimum or not, that we need to see now, right? Why it is minimal? Because now if you remove any edge, let's say if I remove this red edge, then ultimately these two vertices won't be covered, so it's minimal. Similarly, you can't remove this black edge also, because if you remove this black edge, then this green vertex won't be covered, right? So therefore it's minimal, but now we need to show that it's minimum also. So ultimately we need to show this beta 1 is at least n minus alpha 1. So we will, if we can establish this, then we can show that beta 1 is equal to n minus alpha 1. In other words, beta 1 plus alpha 1 is equal to n. So let's try to prove this by proof by contradiction method. So let me assume that this particular statement is false. So that means we can say that beta 1 is equal to n minus alpha 1 minus 1. In other words, it's possible to get edge cover with n minus alpha 1 minus 1 number of edges. In other words, whatever we have got here, we can remove an edge from it and still we will be able to cover all the vertices. That is the idea of this particular statement. So let me try this. So let's say I am removing this edge, these two black edges I am removing, okay, and I am going to add this one edge, but this is not possible, because if I want to add this edge, then that will be contradiction, because anyway this red edges are corresponding to maximum matching, which is nothing but alpha 1. So this type of thing is not possible by removing two edges and adding one, because if we do that, then we will be able to establish this, but it's not permissible because this is already a maximum matching, right? So here this type of adjustments are not possible. How about here? So let me try to remove an edge from this red edges, but if I do that, then I won't be able to cover all the vertices, because now these two endpoints are not covered, right? So that is the idea. So therefore we can say that this is not possible, so therefore this is true, and hence we can say that beta 1 plus alpha 1 is equal to n. Let me consider one more case. So one can think like this, that using this two black edges, one can cover this two blue vertices instead of using this red edge. But this is not permissible, because if you do so, then ultimately we can say that if this is the case, then matching is not maximum, because now one can remove this edge and add this 2 and get matching of size alpha 1 plus 1, right? So therefore this is also not permissible, and hence we can say that alpha 1 plus beta 1 is equal to n. So here if you notice carefully, then we are using this particular matching, the maximum matching, as a part of solution for edge cover, right? So the relation between this matching and edge covering is not of complement type, but still we are getting this particular result: alpha 1 plus beta 1 is equal to n. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.